I'm Nate Mikish, and it's my pleasure tonight to introduce Jim Oliver to the Bellwether League Hall of Fame Class of 2017. Jim is the president and CEO of Yankee Alliance, a well-known and well-respected group purchasing collaborative with just under 15,000 members. Jim has spent most of his 38-year career in supply chain with Yankee Alliance, joining the company in 1989. Over the span of his time with Yankee, the collaborative has grown in contract volume from $250 million a year to $3.7 billion in contract volume a year, an impressive feat. In 2008, James was appointed as CEO of Yankee Alliance, and under his leadership, Yankee created one of the country's first GPOs focused on the non-acute market. He provided the vision for the analytics tool SupplyView, which sheds light on the total cost of a product category, not just the acquisition cost. A portion of SupplyView was later spun off into Bluepoint LLC under Jim's oversight. And finally, in the past 5 years, Yankee has provided $421 million in documented expense reductions for its acute care partners. So really, from my view, a true pioneer in commercializing a healthcare supply chain. In his own words, one of the things for which Jim would like to be remembered is his ability to bring people together to make decisions that improve healthcare operations as a collaborative without the benefit of central governance. We all know that is truly a difficult endeavor, but one for which Jim has obviously been successful. A few fun facts about Jim. He's an Eagle Scout. I got that right? Yeah. And as a sophomore in high school, he attended the 13th Boy Scout World Jamboree in Japan. Now, this Boy Scout isn't devoid of a little deviance. As proof, he and his wife, Deb, eloped and were married in secret in Bermuda without his parents knowing. So, one final thought I believe is relevant before I turn this over to Jim. When asked what he would tell himself if he were able to go back in time to the beginning of his career in healthcare, James said, and I quote, "I would tell myself to be bold, take more chances, try new ideas, involve clinicians in everything, and work hard to surround myself with talented, hardworking people you can count on." Well, Jim, I think you did a really great job at following your own advice. So with that, please welcome Jim Oliver.
Thank you, Nate, for the embarrassment. And thank you so much to the board of the Bellwether League for this incredible honor. I've recently announced that I'll be retiring in March after 28 years with Yankee Alliance, the past 9 as the CEO, as Nate just said. And this is truly the highest honor I could ever have hoped to receive. So I'd like to focus my remarks on 2 topics, if you'll indulge me. And the first being a real thank you to all the people who I've had the privilege to work with, many of them Bellwether League members, the many folks who have given me the opportunity and supported me through my career. And if I can do that with just a quick story. In 1978, I was a management engineering student at Wentworth Institute in Boston. And I was looking for a co-op job and was offered the opportunity to volunteer at the Mass Hospital Association by a great guy named Dick Della Porta. The assignment was to work on a project collecting data in the emergency room at Beth Israel Hospital in Boston. And my wife of less than 6 months, Deb, supported me in taking this great non-paying assignment after we just got married. And she supported me then as she has supported me in everything I've done in the last 39 years. It was a great assignment. It led to a full-time job and the start of a career in healthcare supply chain. I moved on after a few years to University Hospital in Boston as the assistant director of distribution, my first management job, and as a young manager looking to learn as much as I could about supply chain, I joined the Healthcare Materials Management Society. It was a great opportunity, and it was a place where I got to meet Tom Hughes and Tom Kelly and Dick Perrin, 3 Bellwether League members who got their start in Boston as well and were so giving of their time and wisdom. Another great guy, Bob Simpson, congratulations, Bob, on your retirement, helped me land my first director of purchasing job at University Hospital. And I would count him as one of the maybe 5 people that could call me Jimmy. My mother was probably one of the others, and that's about it. I moved on to Rhode Island to the Miriam Hospital and had the pleasure of getting involved in group purchasing, working with premiers Alan Weinstein, Vector Health Systems Bud Bowen, Mercy's Warren Rhodes, all Bellwether League members, It was so eye-opening to get their opportunity to learn about GPOs from these industry legends, and once again, meet so many innovative and caring people from around the country. Given the opportunity to join Yankee Alliance in 1989 by a true friend and mentor, Paul O'Neill, the founding CEO of Yankee, was a life-changing opportunity. To be the 5th employee at a not-for-profit alliance of hospitals in New England, whose sole mission was to aggregate knowledge, data, and purchasing volume to reduce costs and improve quality, was too good to be true. And 28 years later, our mission is unchanged, and we can be proud of that. I thank my many friends at Premier, who we've been partnered with since its inception almost 25 years ago. Thank you to our manufacturer, distributor, and consulting partners, who we have the privilege of working with on a daily basis and are so vital to our industry. Folks like Craig Smith and Jamie Kowalski and Dudley Sisak, fellow inductees this evening, and so many others who are available to talk about new ideas or concepts that have a potential to make a positive impact for our members and for the industry as a whole. So as many of you tonight who have and will talk tonight have and will talk about, none of us would be here without the support of so many. Our loving families, my wife Deb, my daughter Ashley, who are both here tonight, my son Joshua, my Yankee family, especially Kathy Spinney, who's been by my side for 25 years, and I'm proud to say will be the next CEO of Yankee Alliance. Amy, John, and Melanie, our senior team, who took the time to travel with me here tonight, and all of the team back in Andover. I wish they could all be here as well. A great thanks to Mark Scaglarini, the CEO of Blue Point, a company that grew out of Yankee Alliance, is providing a supply utilization solution to healthcare that has been a special project for me during my career. So as I read a number of the prior inductee acceptance comments, they concluded by talking about an industry topic close to their hearts, and what I would like to see happen in the industry. So my wish is twofold. First being that we, like many who have already said, will continue to encourage mentors and mentor, give young people a chance, help them to see the opportunities available through a career in healthcare supply chain. We desperately need them to continue the great work that's being done. And second, a little bit more industry-like, is for us to move from a focus on price to a true focus on total cost and use, to using data and data analytics tools to move beyond just price to how products are utilized. Saving $1 on the price of a box of gloves is great, but it really doesn't matter if the facility uses twice as many as its peers. Thank you so much for this incredible honor.